Okay, if you saw my first video, I walked through how to brainstorm several different ideas about how friendship enriches a person's life. Remember that our prompt is for you to write an essay explaining how friendship enriches a person's life. This is just an example prompt. It's not your actual assignment, and it's just used so you can get an idea of how this process works. After brainstorming all of my ideas and finally selecting the one that I'm actually going to use, I ended up selecting the prompt or the example of New Girl, the TV show, because I watch that show almost every single day in the background if I'm washing dishes or something, or cleaning my apartment, or just sitting and relaxing. That is the show that is my go-to. So I could automatically think of one of the plot lines where it proved that friendship was a important part of life that enriches someone's life or makes someone's life better. So on this Craft Your Thesis page, this is probably one of your most important slides. The reason why is because your thesis statement is what your paper is going to be about. It's like driving home to home plate if you were to play a baseball game in the world of essay writing, okay? This is what you're constantly aiming to prove. This is your constant goal to make sure you're returning to make sure that your ideas are clear and they're aligned with whatever you think friendship or whatever you think about the prompt that you're writing on. Okay, so you always use words of the prompt. That's why this first box says prompt. Okay, so notice that it says write an essay explaining how friendship enriches a person's life. And then this box says friendship enriches a person's life. So I'm using the direct phrasing from the prompt to start my thesis statement. This part is your controlling idea. So it's what controls your paper. It's the idea that controls your paper. It's the controlling idea. It's the reason of whatever you come up with, whatever your answer to the prompt is. So friendship enriches a person's life, and here's your reason. They enrich a person's life because they know how to be there for you when you are struggling. Notice that this looks like a little math equation. So you have this part plus this part equals this part. So you put this part and this part together to equal your complete thesis statement. Friendship enriches a person's life came from here. And because they know how to be there for you when you are struggling came from here. So altogether, friendship enriches a person's life because they know how to be there for you when you are struggling. That is your thesis statement that you are going to carry with you from slide to slide to slide, because you want to make sure that you are always focused on that idea, and whatever example you come up with, whatever story you tell to prove that friendship enriches a person's life, is always returning back to your thesis statement and constantly proving your thesis statement is true. This will create a more focused paper, it will create an organized paper, and it will make sure that you stay on track and that you're proving your point so that you can convey the ideas that are in your head.